Okay. Let me get this shared up real quick and share it out. I don't know why that's acting up, but I will. I don't know why that's acting up. Is there something wrong? Or what? Or maybe I might have to redo this. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. It might be showing. Okay, there you go. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Let me see. Tyler Hero 20 points. I don't know. I probably ain't. I'm not betting them, but it's too much. A little bit too much going on for me to bet him. But I looked earlier. I seen one. I think I seen 1.5 threes. I like that for sure. You know, I have some stuff set to the side, but I don't think I put them to the side. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We'll see. We're going to see. Should have a good total in that game, so anything can happen. You feel me? For sure. Let me share these things up a couple places real quick before we get busy. Not yesterday, the day before yesterday. Boy, did they tear me up. Embiid and where rebounds feels free for 7 or both. It's always something, man. Goodness gracious. One second, y'all. Let's see what's going on. All right. What do we got here, man? We got a lot of games. We got a lot of injury news, too, man. Got a lot of injury news, too. All right. Yeah, I was just going through it. So, Desmond Bain, fine. Let me refresh this real quick. Rui out. I didn't see that. Rui out. John Collins. Kawhi Leonard out for sure. Okay. Monk, questionable. Westbrook out. Klingon, questionable. Murray out. Keldon Johnson, questionable. Castle, questionable. Patrick Williams, out. Keontae George, out. Chris Middleton, probable. Jaden Johnson, out. Amen Thompson, not on an injury report. Tristan Vucevic. Keyshawn George, out. Laurie, out. Powell downgraded. Oh, okay. So I didn't see that. Powell downgraded. I think those early downgrades definitely lead to outs. I think you can probably, let's see, you might be able to get a good number on that dub. You might be able to get a great number on that dub. Let me see. Plus money. Man, I can't talk you off taking a stab at that. I can't. We'll look at it. I can't talk you off taking a stab at that. With Norman Powell, I just those early downgrades, I definitely look at them as outs. I ain't even gonna lie. Bruce Brown. Okay, that was yesterday. All right, so bang. Right, I didn't see that. I was at work, man. I didn't see that. Okay. All right, so let's go over here to joint, right? First game first. It's the Pacers, right? See who's going to play. They got a bunch of injury news out for them guys. See who's going to play and, work with it from there. LaMelo Ball just seems like he just can't get to 8 assists. It's like, what the fuck are we doing, right? Like, what are we doing, bro? But it says in play. I played him today. I got that set to the side. Khan, whatever you want to do with Khan is fine. I was looking at his rebounds too. His rebounds is something that you probably want to take a look at, maybe in same game parlays. Even Brandon Miller. The 1.5 threes is a yes for me for Bridges. It's a yes. I got that set to the side, right? And I think whatever else you really want to do with Bridges, his points is in that 15.5. I like him, right? I probably won't be betting, but the 1.5 threes is a yes. Diabate, second game. This will be his second game back. Played 30 minutes last game. He should be able to hit his rebounds. We know how good of a rebounder he is. He played 30 minutes last game, so that should be in play. If I'm doing the same game parlay in this game, I'm probably only putting in Hornets players. Now, on the back end, Kobe White. The 1.5 3 is in play for him as well. He played his first game. He played 15 minutes. I think he can come in. He's going to take 4 or 5 threes when he come in, man. So his 1.5 3 is in play. I could see if you don't want to get there though. I could definitely see if you don't want to get there. I can see that. The Heat matchup here. If there's no Powell, then we would get what? Hero, right? So Hero, yeah, his 20 was in play anywhere it go. If he took 14, 15, and 17 shots on his first 3 games. So his 20 points was in play. See, I didn't look at it. So his 20 points was in play either way it go, right? And he had been dropping dimes and stuff like that. That 3.5 assists in certain spots, you're going to get it at plus money. You could also look at his points plus assists. I would probably look at his points, though, and threes, right? And then if you want the 1.5 3, you can still get it at a parlay piece in places for under minus 200, so like minus 1 something. I couldn't talk you off that either. If you're looking for a builder or something like a parlay or something like that, I can't talk you off of that. So what up? What up? What up? What up? So I'm just on the second one. I just came through the first game I had played LaMelo assist early. And everybody's in play here. The 1.5 threes. I like the Melo assists. 1.5 threes. I can see Kobe White hitting the 1.5 threes. You can see Khan hitting his rebounds, whatever else with his points. I mean, and like Musa Diabate rebound. If you're doing the same game parlay or something, I would just fuck with I would fuck with the Hornets players. I wouldn't even fuck with the Pacers players and just go ahead and get money like that, right? Some shit like that. And then, like I said, just hit this Heat game. They had already asked me about Hero, so I didn't know they had named what's the name questionable already. So yeah, so Hero and minus regardless, he was in play for 20 with his usage either way it goes. So 14, 15, 17 shots, that's good enough to get you a dub. He just got to be hitting the shots. Yeah, you just got to go against them, man. You got to go against them, and you can find real value. I usually hang my hat on finding real value with them. But it is what it is, bro. I usually hang my hat on finding real value with them. This Heat and 76ers game, we got 240 total, 239.5. So it's a decent. It should be decent. Powell. Now Larson, the 4.5 assists. Rebounds. You get that at plus 120. I got that set to the side there. That number hasn't moved. That's a sneaky play. He's going to be slotted in there, right? Either way it go. He's over this line of 3 or 4 and 7 of 10. I was looking at Bam points plus rebounds here, right? With Hero. 28% assists with him in. Yeah, but I can't look at that. This is a different season right now. Hero been out so damn long. It's hard to even. I don't know how much I would look into that. I don't, because Hero been out for so damn long, man. He been out, and then like I said, with that questionable for he been questionable since 5 hours ago. Powell might not even play. But Larson, I don't mind the rebounds for Larson. At 4.5, he's over in 7 of 10. You're getting plus 120 right here. I can't talk you off of that. He's going to be in there. He's played 35, 31, 35 minutes. They like him in that lineup. The 1.5 threes for Andrew Wiggins is okay. I don't bet his 3 threes, even though he's hit 3 threes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games straight. 3 threes are better. I don't bet him, but he can probably get there. You can still get the 1.5 threes for him at minus 160. You can take the 2 threes for Andrew Wiggins and 2 threes for Tyler Hero and get plus money. If Norman Powell doesn't go, then I'll like Davion Mitchell's assist a little bit more here, but his 6.5 assists is in play regardless, right? Because then you got even if Powell play, then you have a Hero coming in off the bench playing a little bit of assist. Playing a little point guard as well. I might be off that with that 240. Bam, 4 for 14 to the over with Hero. My bad. I said the wrong one in the last 9. It's all good. You know how that shit go. So Andrew Wiggins been on fire, man. He's been on fire, and he's been rebounding the ball pretty good to that number, right? And this defense has been always giving up rebounds to the power forward position, so that's one thing you want to look at there. Bam, don't know how I feel about Bam today. I've been doing good without betting on Bam this year a lot, right? This is a spot where I do think, sometimes Bam, Embiid can get allergic to rebounds. Sometimes those matchups versus Embiid can get scarce because there's some foul trouble risk sometimes when you're dealing with his ass. But Bam can step out and hit that 3 at 1.5. He can make Embiid work a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Bam is agile. He can get that ball. He can drive. And he can step out for that 3. I wouldn't be surprised if Bam doesn't hit 2 threes today. Coming off a game versus the Milwaukee Bucks where he took 8 threes. he will take some threes, right? Versus the Pelicans, somehow, some reason, some way, he took 9 threes, 6 threes for him versus Boston, 6 threes versus Washington. So if he kicks about 5 or 6 threes, there's a good chance he hit that 1.5 3 at plus money. Tyrese Maxey, good game for a same game parlay here. It's a good game for a same game parlay here. We know these teams are not tanking. And we know, right, the heavy lifting, we looking at Tyrese, we looking at Embiid, right? And then somewhere along the lines you can find Edgecombe in there. He's taking double-digit shots, so shout out to him. 14.5 points. I like to bet his rebounds when Embiid is not in the lineup, right? So when I go without players, Embiid, bang. He's been hitting his rebounds. He's been rebounding the ball a little bit better without Embiid for some reason. He just shout out to Edgecombe, man. Straight up for being a baller. How about that? You know what I'm saying? He has been balling, so I like that for him. Nice. Throwbacks. Good shit. So, but do I know if I want to bet on him today? I don't know, right? That 1.5 3, it's a lot of 1.5 threes, man. You can make a good parlay out of this game for the 1.5 3. You know what I'm saying? So it turn $3 to 48. Shit, that's good, man. Over 10x, you about 13 extra money a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's good stuff, man. Good stuff. So yeah, I mean, Embiid, his points prop was at what, 27.5? It's hard for me to, man, it's either over or nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? We know Bam is a good defender, but he's only got to over this number once in his last 10 games. But I don't know. I don't know, man. I like this game for same game parlay atmosphere. I like this game for the same game parlay atmosphere, and that's what it is, right? So, one official between these two games here, one official straight that I do have is LaMelo. I got a bunch of plays set to the side. This Heat game, I think you could take just about anybody for 2 threes here, and I don't mind Bam for 2 threes, Wiggins for 2 threes, Larson for 4.5 rebounds or 4 rebounds. You get that at plus 120. Norman Powell. No, not exactly Norman Powell. It probably would have to be 3 for him, but Tyler Hero 2 threes, and Mitchell. I'm thinking about his assists. Joel 25 points, Maxey 25 points, Kelly over 2 assists. Kelly been hitting those assists, boy. He been hitting them assists, but I don't know if I'm gonna go there. He's over that line at 9 of 10, so it's definitely a parlay piece though. Wiggins, PRA, Hero 15 points or 24 PRA. Hero definitely 15 points. He's taken 15 shots, an average of 15 shots in his last 3 games. So you give me a motherfucker that's taking 15 shots of his caliber. He can be ass at times, but at his caliber, 15 shots, I think you should get 15 points. Tyrese Maxey, I mean, that game is a same game parlay atmosphere. They're going to be trying, so I would stick to the usual suspects. That's it. That's all. I wouldn't try to do nothing fancy. Wizards and Hawks here. We know we don't. Now, these guys, I'm not fucking with them, right? Bub Carrollton, the first game, you looking up for points? Nope. Guess what? I'm finna have a double-double in rebounds and assists. Pump the brakes, man. I'm not fucking with you, man. Straight up. Not fucking with him, Trey, Wiley, Kalabali, Tristan. I'm not fucking with none of them. If I'm doing the same game parlay or I'm betting on somebody, it's going to be on the Atlanta side. I want to fast forward it here. There go my boy. There go my boy Mo. What up, Mo? What's up, my guy? You say no game parlays. Is you looking for a game parlay? Let me know. Had to get them numbers early. I think I did like a 2 or 3 legger earlier. Especially knowing with these back to backs and stuff like that, knowing the injury report, knowing these motherfuckers finna be out. But John, Walker, Dyson, Kaminga, Okongwu. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and CJ McCollum. All that shit to me is screaming PRA, right? So we gonna flip the script now, right? So we got You said game parlays. I'm checking out. 1 second. 1 second. So we got to look at Kongwu here, right? So the 3.5 assists is a yes, please, and then boom, the ladder, right? The ladder. He the one might be the one to fuck around and get the triple double today. So we're gonna get 3.5 assists for him at plus 144, going up against this weak ass Wizards team where he just has 7 assists, and that 7 assists paid plus 1,100. Go cash your motherfucking tickets right now, straight up. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even give a fuck if he do miss it. 3.5 assists at plus 144. I got to take it. I got to take it. Knowing what he can do, right? Knowing what he can do. Surrounded by Kuminga, Daniels, Walker, and CJ McCollum. He got some shooters around him. Yep. That's my favorite player of this game. I can't talk you off anything else, of course, because this is a weak ass team. So you're gonna have to decipher, like, even if they get to blowing their ass down, blowing them out, like they just blew them out. You got to figure out. I don't know what you got to figure out. Straight up, let me see something. So first of all, Muhammad Gay, he played 18 minutes, and then backing up him would be John Landale, 5.5 rebounds, 0 for 2 for 3. He might hit another 3 today. He might hit 2 threes today. He went 0 for 2 last week. I'm gonna put him over to the side at least for a parlay piece. All right, so rewinding back here, and you know what though, Mo? Some of these games, the lines that got so out of hand because all of them injuries, they didn't got so out of hand from this morning. But and the Lakers. The Lakers was definitely a parlay piece for me earlier, and that line I know that line got kind of rough. Let me take a look real quick. That was like a -1 something earlier. Could have put anything with that and got some plus money. Miami. And then they announced motherfuckers. No. Let's see. Yeah. Houston. Portland, they got motherfuckers feeling to be on the verge of being out. I guess Dallas, I lean towards Dallas in that one. Lakers for sure. Fucking Phoenix can't score. Watch them bums, man. Watch them bums. Lakers in Minnesota probably get you plus money, -109. Lakers in Minnesota get you a -109 over here. So Lakers in Minnesota, I like that. I like that 2-team just to get in the clear. I like that 2-team. Couldn't talk you off the New Orleans Pelicans either. That'll get you a plus 172 if you're looking for a 3-legger. But, of course, there's some other teams, but they like big minus money unless you want to alter some of these spreads. You know what I'm saying? And get down a little bit. But a decent 2-teamer right now is the Lakers in Minnesota going up against Los Angeles with no Kawhi. I think that's a go. And the Lakers versus Phoenix. Phoenix can't really score right now, so I think that's a go. You say Johnson's 8 rebound. Johnson ain't playing. Johnson out. Johnson out. Okay, so we wound it back there. I'm playing that. I'm gonna play that with you, Mo. I mean, if you're gonna play it, I'm gonna play that though, Mo. Let me know what you're gonna do if you're still here. But coming back to where we were. Yeah, that's why I said. I mean, Dyson Daniels could be one of those guys too. He's not going to shoot the ball. You know what I'm saying? As much or whatever the case may be. He is coming off a 7. He said you'll be right back. You're a Hawks fan, okay? Yeah, give me the scoop. All right, bet Mo, bet. The 6.5. I don't like that. I mean, I like it. I'm not betting that, right? I like this 3.5 at plus 144, right? I like that. You're going to get somebody who we know he can hit this motherfucking assist prop. Last 2 games versus this team, he's had 6. First game he had, first of all, let me tell you. I played, this is a back-to-back, right? This is they just played, this is a rematch. Now, I played him at 22 points plus rebounds. That motherfucker had 10 and 10, and he only played 22 minutes, right? So that shit, you know what I'm saying? And they blew their ass out. That's why he only played 22 minutes. Now, today, I think I might go back to that again, sprinkle a little bit on that, which I should have did it this morning. I don't fucking know what I was thinking about, but I was at work because, see, I switched to the first shift. That's throwing me off a little bit. But, bro, the double-double for him is plus 150. But I just can't get over this assist ladder. So if it's me and I want to ladder this assist, I have to play him at the baseline at 3.5, plus 144. Play him at 4.5. Play him at 5.5. Play him at 6.5, right? 6.5 plus 1,000. These motherfucking books playing with fire, bro. They playing with fire. Because you know he can drop this assist. He can drop this line on him. And he's one of those guys that's going to, we already know he's got a decent basketball IQ to drop a dime. He's going to get some passes. He's going to grab some rebounds because he's the center. He's surrounded by shooters. So, he can probably make the right pass. We'll see what's going to happen. Vooch, 5-6 rebounds. I love that Washington play. Okay. Yeah, that's good. But, that's a good play. I just have trouble with these motherfuckers tanking. He played 22 minutes last game. We'll see. I like it, though. I do like it. Some that I will put in the same game parlay. I probably wouldn't bet it straight, though. Well, watch you go out there and get 10 boards. But like I said, the rest of these games, this guy, the Hawks going up against Washington, they just blew their ass down. That was on the 24th. I don't want to fall into that. I need Washington to play a little bit harder. San Antonio and Brooklyn, and with this game here, it's another game. I don't want nothing to do with these Nets. I ain't going to want nothing to do with these Nets. What I do like is this kid coming off the bench, Dylan Harper. His points prop opened up at 12.5. It's at 13.5 right now. I like it. You know what I'm saying? You can do what you want to do with these starters and all that shit. You can do what you want to do with them. I don't like the pace that the Nets play. They try to slow it down and muck it up a little bit. On top of that, we have injury news in this situation as to where Stefan Castle is questionable, Keldon Johnson is questionable. Those two being questionable, whatever the case may be, they benefit Stefan Castle. They benefit the kid coming off the bench. You know what I'm saying? They benefit the kid. Whatever his name, Dylan Harper. They benefits him. One thing I can say here is they gonna probably play. The Spurs gonna probably play, but see, they on a 9-game winning streak. They gonna probably try to protect that 9-game winning streak. So they ain't gonna try to. They gonna still try to win. They might not bring their full allotment or whatever the case may be, but. You know what I'm saying? That's why some of those guys are questionable a little bit. And this is a back-to-back. I wouldn't be surprised if they sat Wemby, but they might just leave them active so they can keep the streak alive. But at the end of the day, with these guys with questionable tags plus our back-to-back, you got the young boy coming off the bench. I like him, right? I can't talk you off whatever else you want to do here. Save some time. Houston, Orlando, another team coming off a back-to-back, which would be Houston. Oh, Houston and Orlando coming off a back-to-back, right? I believe so. Let's see. Okay, I need to refresh this because it's on some bullshit. So Thompson, both of these teams. Well, they played yesterday. Okay, so Rockets on a back-to-back. All right, so not my favorite game. 215.5 over under. Not my favorite game for a lot of overs. I say that, right? Could be a good game, basketball game. I feel like. Even though this is a back-to-back, if Thompson plays today, I like the Rockets. Thompson can probably neutralize help neutralize one of these guards, right? If he can help neutralize one of these guards, they ain't got nobody to help them do it by themselves, right? If he can help neutralize a Desmond Bain or something like that, then Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I like Houston in this one for sure. I'm falling back off Paulo even though the usage is there, right? Sexy number at 21 and a half. Sexy number for his usage, but I'm gonna fall back from that. Wendell Carter is interesting, right? You can look at Wendell Carter in a couple different ways. Şengün, he's not the greatest defender. Wendell Carter been scoring as of late. Last 2 games for Wendell Carter, he's took 14 shots. He took 13 shots. Of course, against the Clippers, where you got Lopez, he's allergic to rebounds and shit like that. Then you had the Lakers, which I don't know what the fuck is Aiden's been doing this season, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. But he has been rebounding the ball. We know Şengün, he don't stick no defense. He might want to stick some defense today, but you can combo his line at points plus rebounds if you want. We've been getting whopping numbers on his double-double. Right here on Bet Rivers, you can get the double-double at plus 600. They keep hanging that high-ass number out there. We hit it right here versus the Clippers. That was my favorite play. And I did not think he was going to get no double-double versus the Lakers, but he got there again. And the book said, I dare you try that again and hang in another 600 out there and see if your ass want to take a bite out of crime. I didn't bet him last game. I bet Ayton. Ayton ended up getting there. I truly should. I mean, scared money don't make no money, but I truly should take a stab at his double-double. I ain't even going to stunt, right? I know he could get to 10 points, but the rebounds is, and the pace that this game could be played at. See, I'm really, really big on pace. We know this is going to be a pace down matchup with a low total at 215 and a half. I just don't know, right? I don't know what. So that's one of the plays. I mean, we're looking for advantages, right? We're looking for the advantages, So, you can see what center's been doing to this Houston defense. We know Şengün is not the greatest defender. 15 points, 12, 15, 25, 13, 11. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Not my favorite game for overs, man. You can look to some unders here, stuff like that. But I do need confirmation. I do want to know if this kid is in. Thompson is in. Kevin Durant and the guys, they're going to do what they're going to do. I mean, I don't have a definite prop on this one. I'd be lying if I told you I had one. The Chicago and Portland game. My boy Throwback says Hawks 25 PRA, CJ 25 PRA, Okongwu 25 PRA. Definitely I like the PRA. Kuminga 20, Dyson 5 rebounds or 20 PRA. Okay. Can I put 6 rebounds for Şengün? You definitely can. Because as good as this kid been rebounding, they've been rebounding on Orlando too. Now, let me see. Orlando Centers versus Orlando as of late. Orlando. What's funny? What is you doing in there?
Nothing.
Right, you need to get your ass from out of there. Straight up.
You don't want your people to hear you talking to me like that.
Yeah, so Şengün, Renard had 14, Williams had 9, and then Ayton had 13. So they've been rebounding. Şengün, just don't want Şengün to get on no fat, lazy stuff right now, man. Straight up. But 20 points for KD. I mean, do you? If you, I don't know, man. He could. I mean, it's KD. He could do it. Is he gonna do it? I don't know. More likely, yeah. But a 20-point line for KD should be minus 1,000 or some shit. You putting that on your? Let me see. I know you ain't putting that on your ticket. What's his line? 26. Yeah, for KD, you got to put a little bit, man. That's probably a minus 1,000. Chicago and Portland, man. So interesting here. Let me refresh this real quick.
You got to put everything on KD.
What? Oh, I forgot you like that nappy head, motherfucker.
Don't worry about him. His shot ain't nappy.
Okay, so Embiid's probable. Donovan Mitchell is out again for tomorrow. So if you want to go out and see who they play and make a move on a line or something without him, Harden's questionable for Friday. Embiid remains probable. Toppin. Damn, Toppin? All right, let's keep it rolling, man. Let's keep it rolling. Okay, so the Bulls, right, and Portland. Now Portland, we got an early Q tag for Klingon, right? Let's dissect this real quick. So the early Q tags, man, I wish he was playing, man, because this has been a wagon. That 1.5 3, it's been plus 150 or better for forever, right? So man, it's been a wagon, man. It's been a wagon. Now, that's one thing. Let me get that out the way because I've been cashing on that shit. I ain't even gonna lie. He's over in 7 of 10. I played at least 5 of them, man. This stretch right here, man, just was been cracking it, man. Been cracking it, man. Thanks, man. Thanks. Hey, though. So if he doesn't go, we'll get Robert Williams. Now he usually has lines out, but he don't have lines out right now. Trust and believe. Robert Williams, 9 times out of 10, he getting a double-double today. If there's no Klingon, I'm going to tell you that right now. But the books already know that, so we're not going to get a super line. If Klingon gets out, we're going to get a double-double for Robert Williams at about a plus 115 because the books know. Let me see something. Without Klingon here, let me see. Let me see what it do. Without Klingon, only 2 games, but 19 minutes versus OKC, 7 points, but 9 rebounds. 30 minutes versus Detroit, 8 points, 14 rebounds. So, and then, if you like playing those picket streets, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna get some blocks. 4 block. These 2 games without him, he had 1 block and 5 blocks, right, this season. So he hasn't played many games without him, but we got a sneak peek, right? Versus OKC, they probably got the doors blew off of him too. Let me see, November 30. What was the score to that one? 123 to 115. Okay. And then Detroit, that game was Portland 116 to 122, and he happened to play 30 minutes there. So we'll see what's going to happen, man. That's why you got to know, it's all it is when you're betting your props. It's knowing your personnel, man. Knowing your personnel and who benefits when who is in and out of the lineup and learning the injury report, right? Those are 3 major things that I factor into my shit all the time, right? And, I go back from, playing DFS like, 10, 11, 12 years ago. So, and, the injury report, that's where you're going to find your greatest edge at. And being able to predict when these guys are being out, learning their patterns, knowing this guy don't play on back-to-backs, this guy don't play on back-to-backs. The books don't adjust those lines until they say they out. Some people might think like, what the fuck is he talking about? But, all right, I'm just trying to tell you. Now, rewind back. Denny, he was deemed out last game. They still hanging this 6.5 line on the books at plus money. I can't do nothing but take the over there, right? And you could look, if you think he's got to score, we could take the points plus assists. But without Denny, Avija, we could take some number, look, 21, 30, 22. That's all this month, right? A couple games with 7 assists. 2 of these games was for Memphis, but 1 for Utah. And then he gave 22 to them boys, Minnesota. This is the Bulls, right? So, I'm just saying, this is the Bulls. So, he'll be leading the way, lead ball handler, followed by Scoot. Okay, Scoot's got a 5.5 assist line, but Scoot's been dropping, hitting some buckets here and there. His points at 17.5, meh, but it is what it is. Long story short, I like his Holiday's assist, bro. Straight up. I was thinking to drop Embiid 20 points, Maxey 4 assists, Bam 8 rebounds, 20 points for 20 points for Durant. I guess, I guess. I don't really do a lot of those parlays like that, but I guess. So Holiday, the 7 assists, easy matchup. This is the defense here. Okay. For somehow LaMelo Ball couldn't get over 7 assists, but he had 7 assists. Brunson just put 9 assists on the Bulls, 13 assists for Cunningham. Derek White, 9 assists. This kid had 13 assists, man. Trioli, Jamal Murray, 11 assists, and Brian Rollis, 10 assists. This is the Bulls. It's Chicago. So, and then somebody who we can look to be aggressive, Jeremy Grant, okay? This motherfucker ain't never seen a shot he don't like. If we don't get any clinging, it doesn't even matter. His 20 points is in play. I ain't even finna stunt. And he can go out there and hit you five threes, right? But 2.5 threes, that's where his line is at, plus money. I would look at his raw points because he has the ability to give you 30. He just gave the Bulls 30 this season in November. 5 threes, 33 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. This could be a spot where he's probably getting ready to go off on their ass. You never know. What's up, my guy? What's going on? How you feeling? I've been cooking. Yeah, we cooking right now. We cooking right now. 1, 2, 3, 4 games. I'm trying not to spend no time on this one here. But yeah, so Jeremy Grant and Drew Holiday until further notice. So Drew Holiday, yes, right? Assists. I would look at his assists, then points plus assists. And then Kamara, he's going to let the 3 fly. Chris Murray, I don't know what I want to do with him. I don't. But Jeremy Grant, look for him to take the 13, 14, 15 shots. I like his points. If you're looking for somebody to ladder, points ladder, can be him if there's no clinging, right? So if there's no clinging, then we're looking at Robert Williams. Rebounds for sure. Blocks, Robert Williams, fancy score, and possibly points plus rebounds. But the books are going to know. The books are going to know. They're going to have his lines adjusted accordingly. His rebounds going to be 8.5, and his points going to be, I don't know what his points going to be. His rebounds going to be 8.5, though. Watch. 7.5 at the minimum. Josh Giddey, you say, no, Leonard is out. Kawhi's out. So we getting ready to get to that game. The Bulls, I don't know, bro. I don't know. But this could be one of those this could be a good same game parlay atmosphere if there's no clinging. This could be a good same game parlay atmosphere. Now, I do see instances where Yabusele can step out and hit his 3. And then you can get the 1.5 threes for him at minus 180. I do like that, regardless who's playing at center. I do like that. And Nick Richards, I don't mind Nick Richards putting up some points if Clingan is in. If Clingan is out, then it's a whole different ball game. But we'll see what's going to happen here. We'll see. Sacramento and Dallas. This game here, bro. No Westbrook. Let's see. Let me refresh this injury news real quick. No problem. So, Nathan, if you have to have X, and you have to be following these guys right here, right? Because they're going to give you all of the injury news, okay? So, Suggs available to play. Norman Powell, Davion Mitchell are game time decisions. Norman Powell has been questionable since 5 hours ago. If you don't think he's going to play, then you need to play some Tyler Hero numbers right now before they get nerfed. Okay? Nembhard in. Okay? Joel Embiid remains probable. Harden, questionable for tomorrow. Donovan, questionable for tomorrow. No, he's out for tomorrow. Tomorrow, they play the Pistons. Cleveland. Okay, so these two guys, James Harden just missed last game. I don't know if he's going to play tomorrow. He might not. Desmond Bain, Rui out, Anthony, whatever. Collins out, and Leonard out, okay? Russell Westbrook out, Keegan Murray out, and Malik Monk questionable. So, that's the game that we're on. So, Devin Carter is getting the start. Yeah, bro. You got to, okay, bet. Or if you can do it now, you can do it now. It's important. But after the live, that's cool too. So Devin Carter, right? He's stepping in to get the start, okay? So without Russell Westbrook, boom. Take without Russell Westbrook here. He should get the start. 29 minutes versus Utah. Went up against Dallas. Good matchup. 19 points. The books haven't gave him a line yet, right? I think the books are, before they give him a line, you know what they're waiting on. They're waiting to see if Malik Monk's playing, right? So you can decipher through what was going on in the first place. Malik Monk questionable, Westbrook out, Keegan Murray out. So they trying to see what's going on with him before they give him a line. I know that. Malik Monk, because Malik Monk go out there and go ballistic on their ass. So I think that's what they're doing. I'm not an expert. Nick Clifford, he has lines, right? So another guy without Westbrook, 8 rebounds, 86. Yeah, 86 assists here, 4 assists there. They're going up against Dallas. Dallas can give up some assists to the point guard position, but we'll see what's going to happen. Who I like Renard here, right? Points plus rebounds or double-double, okay? On the flip side, you got Dallas. No Gafford. He'll be going up against Moneybags, Marvin Bagley, who I do like. I do like Marvin Bagley, his points at least. But at the end of the day, this is going to be probably my favorite play from this game. But I got to see who's going to be, if Malik Monk is going to be in, because then that puts Carter's numbers in play for me, right? Definitely, right? He's taken he's taken 12, 14, 13, 12, 14, 12 shots, okay? So I need to know, right? Because I'll have interest in Carter and definitely, and then Precious will go out there and get busy for your ass, right? You getting a double-double for Precious at plus 400 right now. This is interesting, okay? Yeah, but when they deplete it like that, somebody got to go out there and do something. Now, when you're looking at the Mavericks, we got, not only do you have, the kid is out too. So you got Cooper Flagg, Daniel Gafford, and P.J. Washington out, because P.J. Washington is out too. So these games here, if you crack the code to these games, you find good value, bro. If you crack the code to these games, but you got to crack the codes to them. This shit easy. It's not easy. It's not easy, but it ain't super hard. Only thing gets in people's way is the greed. That's what gets in people's way. It's the greed. You try to go too far. If you're just looking at going there and double your money, you can do that with ease. You can do that with ease if you put your mind to it. But a lot of motherfuckers, they got to get greedy, and then that's where, you know what I'm saying? Each leg you add is a motherfucking death sentence. Hey, Max Christie, he's gonna be having a green light. If it ain't green, it's gonna be green as hell. So he's definitely in play for his points. I couldn't talk you off of it. His points is at 14.5. I'm quite sure he's going to take about 13 shots today, maybe 15, who knows. He does shoot the three, things of that nature. You could also look at the assist for him if you want. Najee Marshall, he's been jumping into that point, small forward, point situation. Sometimes he has 7 assists last game versus Brooklyn. We know he hasn't seen the shot he doesn't like. He'll have the green light. His points should and could be in play. The big-time defenders from this team are not there, not scared of anybody over there defensively. So it's a possibility. He has 30-point upside, 30-point versus the Spurs, 30-point here versus Phoenix. It's a possibility he can crush this 18.5 number. He said, I can't bet on them. He said, no lie, I'm waiting for the Suns game. You like Mark for boards? I think I like Aiden for boards. I think both of them can get there for boards. We getting there. We getting there. We getting there. Najee Marshall. So Najee Marshall's in play. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do. You take the 18.5, you can take them to 20, you can take them whatever you want to do. And we talk about all these guys because you don't have to play them straight out the back. You can live bet them. You just have to write that shit down. I got that shit set. You can live bet them, right? We did, but the most important thing is going over them and talking about them and seeing if we like them. You know what I'm saying? I can't play all these people. I can't play them. I can't play them all. Middleton is probable. This is another motherfucker, right? So Middleton, 11 shots, 14 shots, 15 shots, then 4 shots. That's what I don't like. See, Brooklyn, pace down matchup. I don't like it. I don't like it, right? You're playing slow and all that shit. That's good for unders and shit like that, but, you know, it is what he only played 12 minutes that game. You know, he's upgraded to probable. Middleton can also handle the rock. So, his 3.5 assists should and could be in play. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he could be in play because, as you can see, they don't start a traditional point guard. Christie, Marshall, Middleton, Martin, Bagley. They don't start a traditional point guard. But you do get one coming off the bench in Brandon Williams here, which he's coming off. 3 of his last 4 games, he had 7 assists or better, right? Versus Brooklyn, he had 19 and 10. So he'll be your prime. But Jason Kidd is so wicked when it comes to the rotations. That man, because look, I said it the other day, 29 minutes, 18 minutes, 22 minutes, 29 minutes. What are we doing? How many fucking minutes is he going to play? He is so scarce when it comes to, you know, his but man, he's so scarce when it comes to his point guard play. That shit wicked, man. He done lost me some money. Bagley, if I had to bet on anybody's points, it was going to have to be money bags, right? But his points price at 15.5 now. It's in the you need to think about it consideration. So he's at this round this number 2 of his last 3 games, 15 points and 22 points. He can't put up points in a hurry, but some of those times these teams are ass. Just like some Sacramento's, they're going to be ass. Center's been coming in getting busy on their ass. Maxime Prosser gave him 17 points, and then Segun gave him whatever, right? I mean, those are good guys. But long story short, I expect Moneybags to get Marvin Bagley to get at least 25 minutes today, man. You know, get a man some minutes. So we'll see, because there will be no Gafford, right? So, I mean, I don't know if we have any lines for him without Gafford. So without Gafford here, no. Without Gafford. See, and here's the thing. I just don't like Kidd coaching. Without Gafford, he playing less minutes without Gafford. The last 2 games this month, 18 and 15 minutes. What are we doing, right? And then with Gafford, 24, 26. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So, shit weird, man. But he's in a good spot. Great spot. Lakers, Phoenix. Lakers here. Look, for me personally, when I'm looking at this game, I feel like the Lakers, I feel like Phoenix gonna have a hard time to score, right? That's what I feel like. Here's Phoenix offense right here, right? 94 points versus San Antonio. 94. Then 113 versus Orlando, go figure. 77 versus Portland. 81 versus Boston. What the fuck? What are we doing, right? So I just don't. And then the key injuries that they're dealing with, Cole Anthony, Jordan Goodwin, Devin Booker, Dylan Brooks, Devin Booker, and then Jordan Goodwin. Those guys put the ball in the rack. Now, for the squad and all this shit, I'll fast forward to these guys. Now, if you can't score, like last game, they fell their ass into a hole pretty quickly, right? I mean, Jalen Green, he's going to go up there and shoot it. He ain't going to make nobody better. 1 assist, 5, 2 assists, 4, 1-3-1-1-1-3. Like, he ain't going to make nobody better. Gillespie is supposed to do that. Jalen Green want to shoot a lot. Grayson Allen want to shoot a lot. 13, these are attempts. 13, 11, 13, 14, 9 3-point attempts, right? 22, 17, 17, 21 shots. Royce O'Neal, right? And then Mark Williams might have to, he's struggling because he might need to be set up. He probably ain't the guy that can go out there and just muster up his own shot. He might need to be set up. And then the minutes, 15 minutes here, probably because they got their ass blew out. He going to be the first motherfucker to sit down. Mark Williams. He going to be the first motherfucker to sit down. Versus Portland, got their ass roughed up, 92-72. 77. Versus Boston, got their ass roughed up, 97-81. Right? So, and I'm talking about consistent scoring here, right? Like bucket. Give me can they go bang for bang right now? Does it look like a team that can go bang for bang? You take one of these motherfuckers out, either Green or Allen, you take one of them you lock one of them down, they ass gonna have a hard time scoring. But can the Lakers do that, right? That's what you got to think. So you got Luka, no D. Austin Reeves, no D. Marcus Smart, meh. Bron, off-ball D. Chase down, like no on-ball, right? So it's possible. It's possible, right? Not hey, how you doing? Maya? How you doing? Just like Wesley said, man, he's waiting on the mark for rebounds. I mean, historically, looking at the rebounds for him versus these guys, he's rebounded the ball okay. But he has also put the ball in the rack this season, 13, 20, 18. But they ain't played since December 23rd. This is the final game between the two. And like I said, he's missing the guys that helped set him up, right? He's missing the guys that helped set him up. Look how bad he's missing them. 8 points, 6 points, 0, 9, right? He's missing the guys that set him up. So, no, I'm sorry. That was Royce O'Neal. 9, ain't no better. Mark Williams, 9, 6, 2. He's missing the guys that set him up, right? So it is what it is. Rewind it back. Ayton was having a good time versus his old squad. 9 rebounds, 13 rebounds, 10 rebounds. Might as well say 3 double-doubles, a 20-rebound game, whenever that was. He was getting busy on their ass. And then, as of late, he's just coming off a 21 and 13 rebound game. You could get a double-double for Ayton at Bet Rivers at 335 right now if you want to gamble. It's a shame that you have to say if you want to gamble because shit, ain't no get if you want to gamble. I'm betting that. Fuck you talking about. I'm betting that. If this shit get out of hand, I don't see no clear pathway for him to get in foul trouble, none of that shit. Ayton need to be left out there by himself if he could. So I'm betting that. Shit, I'll take an L. I ain't scared of that. Shit, I ain't the best motherfucking better. I'll take L's. So I'll take that. A plus 300 L. I'm getting a 3-to-1 L's. I'll take that. But on the Lakers side, money line parlays, run line straights, man. Straight up. That's how I'm looking at it. Money line parlays, that 5.5 spread. I mean, you got Luka, you got Reeves, you got Bron, okay? Shit. What the fuck you want me to say? Next game. Pelicans and Jazz. Okay, so I sprinkled DeJounte Murray 4.5 assists earlier, right? Now that 4.5 assists is a minus 162. Now it's up to 5.5 at plus 130. He came in and played 25 minutes, okay? We going up against Utah. He played 25 minutes the first game. I don't expect him to go over 25 minutes, but he had 45 passes versus Golden State, and he had 10 potential assists. Come on, man. DeJounte Murray is back, right? He took 11 of shots. I ain't worried about his points. Go out there and give me that. I might take that 5.5 too. You want to play those plays early on a 5.5 assists for DeJounte Murray. Even if you don't, you got to look at the scenario. He played 25 minutes on his first game on 388 days rest. That's over a year. So he's played. So that means he was been ready. He played 25 minutes. 25 minutes. I don't expect him to play more than 25 minutes. I know one thing. He better go out there and give me 5 assists. I know that. Now I'm thinking about playing this 5.5 at plus money. What if he goes out there and goes off on Utah tanking ass? Then what if he goes out there and get 10 assists? Plus 12.20. 8.5 assists. Who gonna have on him? Who ain't gonna put on him? He took 11 shots versus Golden State Warriors. We gonna put on him. Collier, get your ass out of here. Collier's so little. So it is what it is, man. You can look at his points plus rebounds too. His points plus, he had 13 points last game. Okay. We can look at that points plus assists, I mean to say. You can look at his points plus assists too. I ain't finna stunt. But man, if you want to get I want to be early to this party here, this 5.5 party. I got there at 4.5. I want to be early. I got it at minus 130. I want to be early to this 5.5 though, straight up. And it's 7 is. I hope he do, because I'm in the plan for at least about 7, man, at plus 400. I hope he get there, man, straight up. I hope he do. Herb Jones, I don't want nothing to do with him. Sadiq Bey. It's Utah, right? Let's get this shit straight. It's Utah, so I can't talk you off anything or from anybody, right? But I know I got it on with him, right? So Zion, 24.5 points. Now, the other catch here, right, is Derek Queen. Ha 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 ha. People sleep, right? Wake up, because you're gonna get Derek Queen at 5.5 rebounds going up against this team. He's coming off 28 minutes versus Milwaukee, 9 rebounds versus Philly, and then 7 rebounds versus Golden State. If he can give you 10 rebounds, that's 8 plus 800, man. If he can give you 8 rebounds, that's a plus 280. If he can give you a double-double, plus 800 on FanDuel. I don't mind gambling on that. Shit, versus these guys. They want to lose anyway. His regular points he just took 13 shots versus Golden State. Come on, man. Them straights, that 9.5, that 7.5, no, the 5.5 rebound. Look at this shit, man. Sengun, 9 rebounds. Who the fuck is this without Lawson Lovering, 11 rebounds, 11 points. Klingon, 18 boards. Khalil Ware off the bench, 6 boards. Wendell Carter started for 28 minutes. He got 6 boards. 11 rebounds for Jock Landau. 9 rebounds. Y'all ain't got to keep reading that shit off. And then y'all know he could drop the assist. So, I'm looking at Derek Queen. I'm looking at Derek Queen. I'm looking at DeJounte Murray, man. Fuck. I ain't even. You know what? And then I'm looking at I'm Collier. I don't know where his line is at, but definitely. This game here could be popcorn. I'm telling you. Collier, his double-double, his 10 assists at plus money on Bet Rivers. Double-double at plus 135. It's been a minute. I think he can get there, though. It's been a minute. Hasn't faced this team this season. They ain't been giving up no assists like that, though. Who the fuck they been seeing? Pat Spencer, Maxey has 7, Rollins has 6, Mitchell had 5, Russell Westbrook, they tanking. DiVincenzo, he ain't no point guard like that. He had 2. Rollins had 4. LaMelo had 5. I don't like that. Maxey had 8. Spencer had 3. Last 10 games for Isaiah Collier, he's averaged 18 potential assists. So I can go over here, filter by, more filters, potential assists, more than, I can filter it by players who get more than 13 potential assists. So players this season, last 10 games, they got more than 13 potential assists. Spencer had 11 assists. Nembhard had 10. Doncic 10. 12 for Trey Jones. I don't know how much I'm going to take that into consideration because they still down some guys. So, but he's in play. Cody, Conchar, not for me. Conchar, not for me. I'll be looking at Bryce, right? Sensabaugh. Yeah. Where's, is the kid hurt? Sure the fuck is, ain't he? Ace Bailey hurt? No, he's not. Okay. Okay. His points prop sitting at 17.5. He's going to have the green light for sure all game long. He's going to have the green light all game long. His 4.5 rebounds, his points going to be in play here for sure. He's going to have the green light. He's going to be taking he's going to be right here in this area, like at least 15 to 20 shots right here. That's going Ace Bailey. But me, I know this boy comes in and gets busy. Bryce Sensabaugh. He can really let it fly, bro. He can really let it fly. And the 2.5 threes is in play. You see they got his points at 18.5 already. They know that boy ain't never seen a shot he don't like. He gonna shoot it. Straight up. Sensabaugh, Ace Bailey, Filipowski. It's been Biggs versus these guys. His 3-pointers is at 1.5 at 195. Now I'll take that 1 as a parlay piece. 2, he can hit 2. He can hit 2. He can hit 2. I don't know, but he can hit 2. And then he's rebounding the ball in the past. Good versus this team. They had some teams that had, there's some guys that had came in and rebounded the ball versus this team pretty well. But if DeAndre Jordan start, definitely looking at Kyle Filipowski for a 3 or 2. And then I know soon as Kevin Love get in, he's gonna let that motherfucker fly. I ain't gonna lie, right? I don't give a fuck how many minutes Kevin Love's gonna play. He's gonna let it fly. 3 for 3 for 3, 1 for 3, 2 for 2, 1 for 6. Right? He really tried to knock some threes down versus Houston. So he'll probably get him a couple threes. And Kevin Love can still scoot you out the way, straight up, and get a few rebounds, right? He's coming off of a 9-rebound game in 24 minutes versus Houston. 1 rebound, 8 minutes. 5 minutes versus Memphis. I don't know what happened there. 9 rebounds in 15 minutes versus Sacramento. So, Kevin Love is one of those guys you just have to wait for them to they gonna sneak his lines out. You got to wait. Last game here, Minnesota Clippers, right? So here's Dante DiVincenzo, of course, he's gonna shoot the 3. Anthony Edwards gonna do Anthony Edwards things. Jaden McDaniels, whatever. Julius Randle, but it's Rudy Gobert for me, right? It's the double-double. The rebounds, then double-double. Rebounds is, for me personally, this 10.5 is a gift, right? For a motherfucker like Lopez to be out there that don't rebound the ball, I'm just really looking at this as a gift, right? So this is definitely a gift. Earlier, I got the rebounds at 11.5, okay? On the flip side, Chris Dunn, I'm going to take a rain check on the Chris Dunn. The Jordan Millers, I'm looking for this boy finna take some shots today. Benedict Mathurin finna shoot that ball. But I don't know if I want the 24.5. But he definitely finna try to get there. He is about to try to get there. Benedict Mathurin about to try to get there. I'm not about to wreck my brain with these plays, though. And then it's the 1.5 threes for Brook Lopez. Yeah. It's the 1.5 threes for Brook Lopez. He's gonna have to, yeah. And I want to take a look at his 3-point attempts. If he got the kid, what's the boy name? Gobert on the other side. Brook Lopez step out, nail 2 threes against his ass, right? If you could go out there and get 3 threes at plus 240, 4 threes at 500, plus 500. I'm telling you, where there's a will, there's a way. He gonna be out there because there's no Collins, there's no Kawhi. They kind of have the other kid out there, Yannick. The Yannick kid, he'll be out there too. Last game he played 26 minutes. He had 8 rebounds, but at the end of the day, yeah, that's what I like. Brook Lopez 1.5 threes or 1.5 threes plus. I really wanted to bet on Mathurin. I might just fall back though. And then the Rudy Gobert, the rebounds is a gift. He's coming off 17 rebounds and 19 rebounds. Go out there and rebound the ball, young man. Go out there and rebound the ball, bro. Straight up. I done talked my ass off. I done gave y'all what I had, man. I couldn't really look into it. All I needed was the injury report, though, and I could just breeze through it. It's easier said than done, though. That doesn't mean any of these picks are gonna hit. So Davion Mitchell is in now. Norman Powell is in now. Jamal Murray questionable for tomorrow. Ricochet, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out. Suggs in. Pascal out. Nembhard. So, well, I'm going to tell you this right here. Here's a money line parlay. 2-legger. Lakers money line. Minnesota money line. Okay? That's one thing. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you like this. LaMelo assists. I told y'all all what I liked here in all these games. I'm gonna go through that line too. But for some of those plays. Okay. Assist, right? I think you can Okongwu 6 assists plus 500, right? But 4 assists. He's coming off a 7 assist game versus the same team. 4 assists at plus 130, 6 assists at plus 550, 8 assists at plus 1,800. I'm just saying, you can break the house with that, right? All right. Houston Rockets, Orlando Magic. If you think he can get that, you can look at 10 rebounds for Wendell Carter at a plus 240. Or you can entertain that double-double for Wendell Carter at a plus 460, right? Or you can go back to the rebounds and you can entertain 9 of them, right? At plus 168. Or the baseline plus money 8 at plus 100. You can entertain that if you want. Like, those are options. Listen, Holiday, 6.5 assists at minus 128, right? Or you can get 8 at plus 140 and beyond. I'm just keeping it real with you. Keeping it real with you, right? Keeping it real with you. I'm keeping it real with you. Okay? And then 25 points or something like that for Jeremy Grant. He could also get hot from beyond the arc, but his baseline points is around 20. Right there, you get the minus 148. But just keep an eye out on Jeremy Grant. He might go off on the Bulls' ass today. Maxime, plus 110, double-double candidate. And Precious is sneaky as hell. He'll go in there and get you one. And Marvin Bagley will go in there and get you one too. I'm just waiting on them to rule Monk in or out so we can get the rest of these numbers. They're going to have to crack me upside the head because you know I'm going there. Plus for the double-double at plus 320 for Ayton, right? Jazz, we just got off this game, and we'll talk about it again, right? 8 rebounds for Derek Queen is a plus 280, okay? 6 rebounds for Derek Queen is a minus 115. A double-double for Derek Queen, who just came. A double-double for Derek Queen is plus 800, man. Straight up. Plus 800. 10 rebounds for him. What is 10 rebounds for him? 630. So you can ladder the rebounds up if you want, all that good shit. You need to do it. If you're going to do it, you can do it now before they announce him starting and shit. And, yeah. The Clippers, and, you know, I mean, I don't think you're going to get plus money or nothing like that for a double-double for Rudy is plus 155. Shit. Plus 155 for a double-double, it's in play. But me personally, I do like the 10.5 rebounds. I'm probably going to play the 10.5. No, I played the 11.5 early. I'm probably not going to play that 10.5, but this double-double is damn near calling my name. It's in play, though. I'll put it to the side for some of those high-end plays, okay? So some of the high-end plays, plus 130, right? For Okongwu, for only 4 assists. We know he got 6-7 assists upside. That's a Wendell Carter. You don't have to go there, right? Because it's going to be a pace-down matchup. But 8 rebounds, plus 100. 10 rebounds, plus 280. Maxime Renard, plus money for a double-double. Ayton, plus 320 for a double-double. Queen, plus 800 for a double-double. Versus the Utah Jazz. Or his rebounds at 5.5 is his baseline. And 6.5 rebounds for Derek Queen is plus money. Okay? Just don't kill the messenger. Rudy Gobert, double-double, plus money. The plays that I got to the side, I don't have all the plays to the side. Dylan Harper, 13.5 points. With those guys being questionable, I like that line. Zach Landau, 1-3 is a parlay piece. The 3.5 for plus money for Okongwu, ladder spot. Brook Lopez, 1.5 threes. John Collins, his 1.5 threes. I had that in there this morning, was plus 152. I got to take that down because he's out. Rudy Gobert, double points plus, that's what I played. Points plus rebounds, minus 110. Derek Queen, 17.5 points plus rebounds, minus 110. DeJounte Murray, DeJounte Murray. Let me put that up there. DeJounte Murray. Rewrite DeJounte Murray. DeJounte Murray played 25 minutes last game. Going up against these guys, his 6 assists for him is plus 124, right? Put that up there too. But you can get 8 assists for him at plus 400. 10 assists for him at plus 1,000. He played 25 minutes in first game back in over a year. DeAndre Ayton, 17.5 points plus rebounds. I think I'm just going to probably just look at the rebound. I didn't pull the trigger on that. Marvin Bagley, 23.5 points plus rebounds. Is in play, either or, whichever you want to look at. Maxime Renard, points plus rebounds, in play, whichever one you want to look at. 24.5 points plus assists for Holiday was plus 100, but you can look at his assists. And there's his assist right there. Wendell Carter, points plus rebounds. Dylan Harper, it opened at 12.5. Now it's at 13.5. Okongwu, points plus rebounds at 24.5. And then Okongwu, 1.5 threes, parlay piece, minus 145. Bam Adebayo, 1.5 threes, plus money, going up against the Philly. Wiggins, parlay piece, 1.5 threes. Larson, plus money, steal, 4.5 rebounds. everybody's in. Tyler Hero, 1.5 threes, minus 160, parlay piece. Davion Mitchell. This one, I don't know if I'm going to go there, right? I don't know if I'm going to go there. Matter of fact, I'm going to take it down. He's still going to hit it. Watch. Coming off the bench, Kobe White, 1.5 threes. Minus 127. Diabate, 10 rebounds is in play. Bridges, 1.5 threes. LaMelo Ball, 6.5 assists. He's definitely in play for more than that, but he's been acting shy lately. What up, Mackie? You said you sent some slips. Mackie said you sent some slips. I'm finna get ready to get out of here. Let me see. Mackie sent some slips right here. This is Bona, 4.5 boards. Wiggins, 5.5 boards. Kobe White, 6.5 rebounds and assists. Grant Williams, 5.5 rebounds and assists. Suggs, 9.5 rebounds and assists. Jaden McDaniels, 2.5 blocks and steals. I like that one. Wiggins, 6.5 rebounds. Maxey, 29.5 points. Kalkbrenner, 6.5 rebounds and assists. 9.5 rebounds for Wendell. Okoro, 5.5 rebounds and assists. And Jaden McDaniels, 4.5 rebounds. And last but not least, Edgecombe, 16.5 points. Ben Shepherd, 10.5 points. Kalkbrenner, 6.5 rebounds and assists. Okoro, 5.5 rebounds and assists. Rui is out, and 15.5 points for Jaden McDaniels. Jaden McDaniels fuck around and get there. Yep. And I am rolling out. All right. So another quick look at those plays right there that I had set to the side. I'm just going to roll them out because people are going to come back and just look at the plays and don't watch the video because I know that's how that's going to go. And then some of these long shot plays, Kongwu, all these plus money plays, long shots, you can do what you want to do with them, right? All these guys are in good spots to do what they need to do, okay?